Hello, everyone. Thanks for the introduction, then. Hope you can all see me and hear me fine. So I'm Alex Kyriakidis. This is how you will pronounce this. And I wrote the first book on Vue.js back in 2016 because I wanted to help developers learn this awesome and new framework and make their lives easier. And it's quite amazing thinking where we are now and with everything starting from just a book. So from there, I founded BitterBrains in order to continue supporting developers worldwide. I want to welcome you all today to another Vue.js Nation, which is the largest Vue.js conference in the world. This is the fourth year we are hosting this event, and we have over 6,000 people joining us today. We're welcoming people from 140 countries or more, with people also from hundreds of companies joining us worldwide, including some very big names like eBay, Apple, Verizon, Oracle, Disney Plus, and many more, which is always fascinating seeing how many big companies that sometimes we know, sometimes we don't, that they use Vue.js or they care about Vue.js to an extent, and they want to be part of our communities. Vue.js is again free for another year. We managed to keep it this way and follow our mission of making education accessible around the world. And for this, I want to thank you, all of our amazing customers who support us and enable us to make this happen. At BitterBrains today, we make developers' lives easier with accessible education, with credible certification, and community events. Our educational products include Vue School, the #1 source for Vue.js education, where most of you are members in a way or another. And it's like the products and the items we run now at BitterBrains, they get so many that I struggle to fit in one slide. I put quite some time and yeah, sorry for the certification pile. So yeah, it has been interesting how we started from the Vue stuff and we are expanding in all of the other networks, and we grow together with the needs of the development industry. So in education, on top of Vue School, we run the Mastering Nuxt platform, which is the official course for learning the Nuxt framework, and we build this in partnership with the Nuxt team. And we also have our latest course platform, Mastering Pinia, that we developed with the creator of the Pinia library and Vue.js core team member, who is also the creator of the video course that we host there. And as of 2023, we also help developers grow your skills and career opportunities with credible certification programs that we have developed fully in-house. We have made our own technology, both for preparing for the exams, getting bootcamps, getting async training, and whatever developers need to prepare and learn everything for a specific technology. And then we have our own assessment platform, where we have code challenging, bug fixing problems, along with typical, multiple choice questions and stuff like that. So we invested a lot to make this platform because we wanted, we had some specific items and we had a very specific approach of how we think developers learn and how developers can perform and showcase your skills. And we are very happy with where we are today. We have received really good feedback from the Vue.js certification program, which was the first certificate that we developed in partnership with Evan Yu. Like, Evan helped us put together really good content. He reviewed all of the challenges and assessments we have there. And after we developed the full platform for Vue.js, we decided to expand it to the certificates.dev system in order to help more developers benefit from improving your skills and also getting better career opportunities. So now certificates dev has expanded to both supporting Nuxt, JavaScript, and Angular, which we are doing in partnership with some Angular partners. And we plan to continue expanding and supporting more developers and more businesses on this front. And of course, at BitterBrains, we also host some of the largest online events in the industry, including Vue Nation, Frontend Nation, and Next Nation. Today, I can share an update on where we stand with some of our flagship projects and what we plan to do in the foreseeable future. Vue School, with new lessons releasing every single week for years, has reached an impressive amount of 1,424 lessons spread in 72 courses on all of the things Vue.js in the ecosystem, which are all developed by some of the greatest Vue experts and core team members. As usual, we also completed a few months ago the Vue.js masterclass. That is a completely remake of the course. We use the latest Vue.js framework, the latest patterns, and everything from the ecosystem to remake this course for I think that was the third time that we built the course, and now it's fully complete, and it covers everything a developer needs to build like full stack Vue.js applications with best practices and whatnot. Next, in Mastering Next, we're currently working on remaking the course with Next 4. Michael Thyssen has already started working on this, and we want ideally to launch Mastering Next 4 content together with the Next 4 release when this happens. On the Mastering Pinia front, the course is now 100% complete. Now, for the certification side, we have delivered all of the content for all of the levels for the Vue certificate and the Angular certificate, and this is a massive milestone for us. And we're currently working on completing the Next and JavaScript certifications. We have right now available the mid-level, everything for preparation and examination for both certificates, and we're working on finishing and releasing the senior levels in the next couple of months. Another exciting milestone is on our new Instant Dev product that we announced a few months ago, and we already completed the pilot. If you don't know, Instant Dev is the platform where businesses and startups work with our teams in order to get production-ready code done for their applications. So it's like a dev team extension. So we completed the first pilot with a couple of businesses. We optimized our processes and delivery functions, and we are currently accepting new businesses in the waiting list. Some more news on what to expect soon from us, from BitterBrains. Later this year, we plan to release a completely new design for the Vue School platform. We want to release an upgraded UI and UX. We already moved a lot of things from our Laravel and Play templates like last year to use Next 3 and Vue 3. So now most of the platform is a complete SPA. We plan to complete this and then have a new user experience to support our users learning and navigating through the hundreds of lessons and a lot of topics that we have nowadays. We're also working on expanding and refactoring the Mastering Next platform to become multi-course. So we want to have a couple of specialized courses that are already in the works to expand from like a single masterclass structure to having the masterclass and have accompanying modules and allow users to take like learning paths based on what they need to do and how advanced they need to get with Next. Next on certificates dev, we're preparing our TypeScript and React certificates, which are the ones who are requested the most from our community on the platform. And if you're interested in these certificates, or if there are other technologies or other frameworks that you would like to train and get certified on, you can vote directly on the homepage of certificates.dev. You can see we have a poll in the bottom with frameworks and technologies like front-end, back-end, and you can put in your vote. And we analyze this data, and based on what our audience needs, we decide which technologies to cover next. We're super excited with TypeScript. It's been very popular and requested by all sorts of developers worldwide. And lastly, we have been working on AI content for web developers specifically. and we want to help you stay ahead of the curve. We want to help you be super productive with all of the cool stuff happening in AI. And yeah, we also want to help developers enjoy coding more and get most of the repetitive tasks or like things that can supercharge your productivity done for you by the bots. And Daniel Kelly will present a new exciting talk here at Vue Nation later today on how you can build Vue.js applications using multiple AI tools. And if you're interested in this type of content, you can sign up to get notified when we release our first hot AI courses on vue.school/AI. I love this URL sorted. And with all of our products and events at Bitterbrains combined, we managed to support over 2 million developers worldwide, which is a number that grows every year. And our audiences include also developers from thousands of large and popular companies, like some of the ones the ones I list here. And many of them also prefer to train and certify their Vue devs with us instead of using enterprise providers, which is something that makes us really, really proud for telling for nowadays that enterprises don't just go to the equivalent providers, but they're open to using startups and new and more modern tools. Now, to develop and support all of this and the new products, we run a team of 31 full-time members, and we also work with industry-leading advisors. This includes people like Alan, who is a Google developer expert on Angular and is leading our certification front. Sebastian, the creator of Nuxt, who is supporting us on the official Nuxt certificate, as well as with courses on mastering Nuxt. And of course, Evan Yu, creator of Vue and Vite, who is reviewing all of the content for the Vue.js certificate exams. And he also participates in the JavaScript certificate to help us make sure our content is top-notch. I want to close with our most exciting news. And as you might have heard, at Bitterbrains, we are currently raising funding to grow faster, develop more products, improve our platforms, and support even more developers worldwide. And before we explore VC or other avenues of funding, we decided to give the opportunity to our friends, family, and everyone in the community to be the first to buy a stake in the business. So for a limited time, everyone can invest in Bitterbrains to support our mission and to benefit from potential financial gains in the future. And if you're interested in this, you can find more information about our raise, but also you can find some nitty-gritty details about our business on our campaign page on republic.com/bitterbrains. That's it from me. Thank you all for joining us, and hope you have an amazing experience here at the conference.
Thank you, Alex. We do have a couple questions for you. Really quick. The first one, how has the Vue community evolved since you first started Vue School and became involved with it?
Okay, that's an interesting one. So yeah, when I started with the Vue community, it was still forming. There was not even like a Vue core team back in the day. Like in the first days of Vue.js, it was only Evan Yu who was developing the framework, and then later he made a Google form to get people interested to be part of the to develop this Vue.js core team and expand the ecosystem. And at the same time, there was a lot of things happening like constantly in the Vue.js community. We had the first in-person conference in Poland. Then this was like maybe a couple of hundred people joining. Then Vue Amsterdam happened in 2018, which was like a huge celebration for Vue.js developers. I think it had close to like 800 or more people, and it was really amazing seeing how this grows. We had the Vue Jobs website like being released and merged also with other Vue Jobs. In the beginning, it was two different websites that they merged together, and constantly we will see more people developing content. We will saw people like releasing books, having a lot of course providers, and a lot of tools coming from the open source community also. Like nowadays, like there's like hundreds, if not thousands, of Vue.js libraries and plugins, and yeah, it all started from like being something very small that today is being used, like a framework being used by millions of developers worldwide. So yeah, it was like a really like a fun journey, and very interesting to see it growing from small to the massive framework it is today.
Thank you. And our last question is, how do you see AI tools impacting Vue development?
Mm, I think it will make the AI tools will make Vue development more fun. Like in general, I see AI tools as a framework for web developers. So similar to how when we had vanilla JavaScript, and then we had jQuery, and then we had frameworks like React and Vue, and every time we have a framework, we cannot see, like, look back and imagine working, like, for example, making full, like, big applications with vanilla JavaScript. I think it will be the same with the AI tools. Like very soon, we will be using, like, in the Vue development, a lot of utilities that it will, like, write code for us. It will make our testing. It will create boilerplate. It will, create, like, our components, things that we need, and we will be able to code, like, 10 times faster, and it will look funny not using any AI tools and doing everything like manually to an extent.
Awesome. Thank you, Alex, and thanks for starting Vue School and Better Brains and all of this. We're excited to see how it continues.
Awesome. And yeah, nice to see you again, Jen. Thanks for the presentation. I'm looking forward to watching everything today and tomorrow.